Hey everyone, this is James Wilson with MTB Strength Training Systems at BikeJames.com. Today I'm going to share an exercise with you I'm calling the MTB Stability Push-Up and show you how to do it, and also I'll explain to you why this is the best tool for helping you find the right hand width for you for your handlebars. So what you're going to need for this exercise is a sturdy stick, right? You want something that you know is not going to break when you put your weight on it. So this is a dowel that I got from True Value. I think it cost me like $10 or something like that. But you need a good stick and you need a yoga block. Now, we've all seen those tools, right? There's a couple tools out there that promote like MTB specific, mountain bike specific push-ups, but they all have a problem. They all have a handlebar on them. And that handlebar means that you can't customize your hand width for you. And so unless you're gonna swap the handlebar out for everybody that uses it, then you got to use, or you're gonna cut them down, you gotta use the hand width that came with it. You don't need handlebars. You just need some sort of bar. The handlebar makes it look cool, right? It makes it look more specific, but it's not, you don't need that. You just need some sort of bar to simulate holding yourself in that position. And then the yoga block is going to provide an instability element. Now this is cool too because I'm able to have 3 ways. You can actually do a 4th way, but this way starts to wobble if you put it up this way. But I can have the stick on here 3 different ways and create 3 different levels of instability for me to challenge myself as I get better. So I'm able to customize my hand width here. I'm able to increase and decrease the stability with the yoga block. And so for like $30, you're gonna have yourself a great training tool that has other uses as well. You can use the yoga block for other stuff. The tool is great for mobility work. So it has other uses for you, and it's much better than those other tools. So, but here's how you do this. You're gonna get your yoga block on the floor, and again, you find the position that you wanna have, you create the stability level you're looking for, you put the stick in the middle of it, and then you do a push-up. So you're gonna get yourself set. You're gonna have to find a hand position where you feel stable. This instability element right here is definitely gonna force that upper back position to get nice and tight, and for you to hold yourself in a good, strong position. And then you're gonna come all the way down and all the way back up. And so this is your MTB specific stability push-up. Now, the thing is you can also use this to help you get a gauge for where your hands need to be on your handlebars, because again, it's not just leverage we're looking for stability. So our hands have a sweet spot for where we're going to be most stable. So having our hands get too wide in the name of wider bars equal more leverage, and more leverage equals greater stability is a simple-minded way to look at it. It doesn't understand the human organism and how it interacts with the bike. Your hands have a sweet spot. And again, my challenge for you is to move your hands out wider than where they want to be. And you find that it does not feel as stable and strong. And so again, you can move them in closer and you'll find there's a sweet spot again. So you want to find that sweet spot for your hands. That sweet spot is going to correspond with your optimal handlebar width, because that's where you're going to be strongest and most stable through your full range of motion. Now what you're looking for is you're able to maintain shoulder and elbow position. So as you come down to the bottom, if you find that your shoulders and your elbows roll up, so if I get to the bottom and I am with my elbows over the stick like this is a bad position. I have to keep my elbows slightly behind the stick. Keep my shoulder blades tucked, which keeps the elbow slightly behind the stick. And it allows me to push up. Because remember, I'm moving in this plane right here. My elbows need to stay in that plane to efficiently create movement there. I'm not moving up and down like this. So if at the bottom position, my elbows flare out like this, like, yes, I can push myself back up, but that's not the most efficient way to do it. And so what you're looking for is that hand position that allows you to get all the way up and down while maintaining that good elbow position, which is corresponding to your shoulder blade position. If your shoulder blades round up, your elbows are going to flare up and out, and they're going to end up over the stick at the bottom. So you want to find that hand position that allows you to keep those elbows. You see at the top here, if I'm under my hands are under my shoulders, my elbows are slightly behind my
hands. They're not over my hand. And so I'm trying to maintain that plane, like that angle with my elbows as I go through my full range of motion. So again, experiment and find where you're able to come all the way up and all the way down while maintaining that strong elbow position, that strong upper back position, and you don't have your elbows flare out. And then check and see where your handlebar width is. And then try to put your hands there and see how that feels. And I guarantee you that if it feels less stable there, then you have an instability problem on your bike as well. And so those wide handlebars are creating those issues. You may feel a little stronger because of the suspension effect, or a little more stable. But what you find is as you go through your range of motion, you have to compromise your position and your stability because of that hand position. So using this exercise here is going to help you build that MTB specific strength in the push-up, because again, we're trying to practice our range of motion through the cockpit, not just do push-ups. And it's also going to help you find that right hand position for yourself on the bike and where your handlebars need to be. So anyways, you can learn more about MTB Strength Training Systems at bikejames.com. You can sign up for my free monthly workouts, and got all sorts of good stuff there for you to check out, free videos, podcasts, other training tips and stuff. So check me out there. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this tip. I've encouraged you to go invest a little bit in a stick and a yoga block and start using this exercise in your program. And I'll talk to everybody next time.